Today we're going to talk about the 8 essential things you need as a beginner filmmaker. At this moment, you should probably have a computer that are capable of editing videos. And if not, I suggest on investing on a good quality laptop or a desktop. Before we start, if you're new here, my name is Randy Lassis. I'm a freelance photographer and a filmmaker. So if you're into that, I would like to take a little bit of your time and scroll down there, click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell button to be notified if I post another video like this. And don't forget to smash the like button so more people can see this video. Of course, first of all, you need a camera. Either it's a DSLR or a mirrorless. A phone won't simply work if you want to take filmmaking seriously. So save up some money and invest on a DSLR or a mirrorless. You don't need to buy any expensive camera right away, as all these cameras these days are surprisingly good. The only thing you need on a camera is it can shoot full HD, that's 1920 by 1080, and it should at least have 24 frames, because 24 frames is the most realistic and yet cinematic frame rate out there. And 24 frames is the Hollywood standards for shooting movies and TV shows. The next thing you should buy, in my opinion, is some sort of support or stabilizer. Either it's a tripod, a monopod, a Steadicam, a shoulder rig, or a camera cage. If you choose to invest, I'll recommend to invest on a tripod and a Steadicam. Make sure to buy a quality tripod with some fluid head on it, and do not ever buy any cheap and flimsy tripod like this, because if you bump into this or wind blow it, your camera is literally done. So make sure to invest on a quality and sturdy tripod. And for the Steadicam is probably my most favorite tools to use, because Steadicam is a tool to stabilize your footage and improve your story. Steadicam, it can be a little bit hard to get used to at first, especially the balancing process of it, but it's not that bad. Once you get the hang of it, it's super easy and super quick to balance. But if you're having trouble on balancing your Steadicam, be sure to drop a comment down below and I will make a tutorial on how to balance a Steadicam. Before you buy a Steadicam, I just want to inform you that there are different sizes of Steadicam. A Steadicam here is supposed to support a lightweight setup that's about 2.5 to 3 kilograms of setup, but out there in the market there are more and larger and heavier Steadicam that could support heavier setup like 5, 10, 15, 25, or even 35 kilograms of setup. So before buying a Steadicam, make sure to check your initial weight of your camera setup, because if your setup is too light or too heavy, the counterweight mechanism on the Steadicam won't work. It's supposed to complement the weight of your entire setup. So yeah, that's to keep in mind before buying a Steadicam. Okay, I know that's a lot of things to process right now, but it will definitely make sense later. So right now, let's get on the next item on our list. The next thing you need to have is a good sound. As we say, audio is half of the visual experience. So if you're just starting out, I suggest to invest on shotgun microphone. Shotgun microphones are very versatile on capturing vocals. You can also capture ambient sound as well. And it really improves your production quality when it comes to audio, rather than just using your internal microphone. You might want to invest on extra batteries and extra charge, as this is much self-explanatory that one battery wouldn't last for too long, and at least get some 3 to 2 more spare batteries and 1 to 2 more spare SDs at a minimum of 32 gig. One of the biggest mistakes of a beginner filmmaker is not investing or buying an external hard drive. We need to properly store our files and footages, and it should not be only be stored on your internal hard drive, because if something happens to the PC, we don't have a way to recover all these footages and all this file, and it's gone forever. That's why you need to invest on a good quality external hard drive. I suggest to get a 1 terabyte of storage, because I think, and in my opinion, a 500 gig of storage isn't enough or sufficient to store all of your large files. The next thing you should invest in is invest on a glass, or well known as a camera lens. So if you're going to invest on a lens, get a fast one. What I mean by fast is that the lens should go down to a small number of aperture, which leads to having more depth of field and have the nice separation between your background and your subject, which all leads to more cinematic shots. After that, I suggest you to buy a cleaning kit. You can get cleaning kit for really cheap out there in the market, and this will help you maintain your camera nice and clean and avoid dust getting inside your sensors and lenses. Final thing you need to invest in is invest on a quality camera bag. You need to have a storage to put all your gear, so I recommend to buy a quality camera bag that have thick pads on it, because this will prevent from damaging all your gears while you were traveling. This will surely save your filmmaking career and save all those money you spent buying all these expensive gears. One more bonus thing is to invest on a good quality video light. I'm pretty hesitant to put this in here because I know filmmaking lights are pretty expensive, but lights are a game changer in improving your production quality. After you bought all the 8 essentials that I talked about, consider looking on a good lights out there in the market and do some research before you buy some lights on what lights suits you, because there are different types of lights out there for different types of jobs. So yeah, that's all, and be sure to follow me on my social media account and see all these amazing photos that I created. Link will be in the description, and as always guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something new, and stay passionate and stay creative. Bye bye.